Hey, 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 everyone. How is it going? Hopefully, everything is going fine. Today, I want to literally discuss the new box that recently came out yesterday. Now, we really don't literally get back to back new selection boxes, but for some reason, they literally just dropped a new selection box out of the blue here. Now, this box literally is called Struggle in Wonderland. Hmm. This box literally features Tenny, Tenny's support here, Battle Wasp, and Elder Litz. Not only that, we have one new archetype called Malice. I'm not really certain what this new archetype can literally go for or how powerful it is, but I kind of heard that this Malice deck literally is or will be tier 0. So I literally cannot wait to see what this all these new cars, the new archetype here that we got. I'm ready to literally see what it can literally have or do here. Alright, let's get right into this new box here, see what is about here, what is happening here. Because we got, like I said, we got the Tennu support, we got the Aeroliths, and then on top of that, we got Battle Wasp. Yes, we got that brand new support here for those three decks here. And then, like I said, we have the Elderlets here. Not Elderlets, but we have the, oh yes, Malice. We have the Malice here, which is basically the new archetype here. Like I said, let's see what this new deck is, let's say capable of, how powerful it can be. All right, let's read some of those cards here that of well, that's what we're going to do today. Let's really see what is basically in the new box here. Let's just see what's in this new box here. Oh man, I cannot believe they dropped literally a back-to-back box drops here. Maybe I should have waited for those Zims here. Exactly, because we spent the last couple of Zims on the other box that literally dropped out here. All right, let's go ahead and review this box here. How powerful will the new archetype be? I'm not quite sure. That's why we're here today to literally see how powerful these new support and well, these new support cards and Malice cards here, aka the new archetype here. Let's see. What's it capable of? Let's see. Okay, first up, we got the level 12 Battle Wars Gwen Partisan the Revolution. Alright. Cannot be destroyed by card effects. Insect single monsters. You gain 200 attack for each of your banished insect monsters. Okay, if this card is a base banished, you can special summon it. And then you can destroy your opponent card up to the number of your banished insect monsters. And then if it 500 damage to your opponent for each card destroyed. Okay, so we can't really profit by card effects. A gains attack by banishing insect monsters that has 200 attack, literally. Okay, then if it's banished, we can bring it back and inflict damage for each other banished cards, basically. That's the perfect way to literally burn your opponents, bring that card back onto the field. That's literally a perfect card here. I don't see anything wrong with this card here. I'm a big fan of Battle Wars. I can't really see it being really a meta deck, but I can see it being a fun deck here. Alright. The attack is 2000, defense is 2000. Awesome. Okay, next up we have the Liberator Edo. Liberator Edo is a level 8 dark card here. Okay. Cannot be normal summon or set. Alright. Must expel summon from your hand or graveyard by paying half of your life points while your opponent has a monster card in their field or graveyard with the effect that activates in the hand or monsters and was supposed to activate a card or effect. So basically, when it want to activate the Might See, you can bring this card as a same link 1 here. I don't really see the purpose of literally paying half of life points to basically put this on the top of the field when the opponent, like I said, have the might wants to activate the Might See or let's activate a card effect. I don't see the reason why you would have this card in the deck here. Alright, because this is risking yourself by paying half of your life points to put this card in the field. What is the purpose of this card being on the field besides paying half of your life points? Hmm? Let's finish reading. This card cannot be special summon, cannot be negated. Alright, fine with that. Still doesn't really do anything. This face up card cannot be used as material for a fusion, synchro, or link summon, also during your turn only. It is unaffected by monster's effect activated on your opponent's field. 4000 attack, 0 defense. I don't see this card is good. This is not a good card here. Little Radio, I don't know what are you doing here? This is not your time to shine, dude. This is not a good card. I don't see him. I'm not playing that card. I'm not. If I get that card, I'm basically just literally just going to dismantle that card. Because there's no purpose of that Liberty Edo, man. Trust me. Now this is the new Tinia Spirit Mula Adhera. It's a level 8 synchro card. What is it? What is it? Effects? Let's see what the effects of this card here. If this card is single summon, or two or more warm monsters on your graveyard or banishment, you can add one field spell from your deck to the hand. So this card searches a field spell. Good. We finally get a card that can search for a field spell instead of relying on cards like terraforming or um basically a monster's another monster's effect. We finally get a single card that can listen to such a field spell, which is perfect for the Tenia deck here. That's absolutely amazing. Let's finish reading the other effects of this card here. While a non-effect monster is flanked up on the field, this card gains these effects. Cannot be destroyed by an opponent's card effects. Alright. Second effect, your opponent cannot target this with card effects. Okay. Third effect, can make a second attack during each battle phase. So this card can literally have 3 effects while you control a non-effect monster on the field. Like I said, cannot be popped, it cannot be targeted, and then it can attack twice. How wonderful is this Nintendo card, man? It's literally indestructible. Literally indestructible. 3000 attack, 0 defense. I am definitely wanting 2 copies of this card if it's required in the deck here. Up card, those are just 2 reprints. Not worried about this. Not worried about that. But first of all, we have the Malice Dormouse here. It's a level 3 Malice and Link monsters this point 2 cannot be destroyed by card effects. Alright. During the main phase, you can banish 1 Malice monster from your deck. Also, all Malice monsters you gain 600 attack this turn. Okay. If this card is banished, you can pay 3 life points, special summon this card. Also, you cannot special summon from the extra deck except for the rest of the time except Link monsters, 900 attack, 300 defense. So this is the Dormouse here, the first ultra rare card that we come across of the Malice here. Mm. Oh, here's another Malice card here, and it seems to be also rare as well here. This card is called Malice Mark here. It is a level 3 Cyber's effect. Your opponent cannot target Malice monsters that it points to with card effects. Is that the same effect that we just got through reading here? Yeah, no, it's not the same effect here. This one completely says it cannot be destroyed by card effects. If it points to a Malice Link monster, this one, the other one says that it cannot be targeted by Malice card effects. Alright. One cannot be destroyed by card effects, one cannot be targeted by card effects. Okay. Hmm. Makes perfect sense. I'm seeing some really good potential for this deck here. Really good potential. During the main phase, if this card is in your hand, quick effect. You can manage one other Malice card from your hand or graveyard. If you do special summon this card back, alright. If this card is basically banners, you can pay 300 life points, target one of your banners, Malice monsters, and add it to your hand. 600 attack, 300 defense. So I'm guessing no matter what happens, if it's these two cards will basically banners here, you can basically pay the 300 life points, bring that card back onto the field. Basically, I guess it's all about being banished here or having the banished effects here. I'm still trying to see what is the combo for this deck here. Let's finish reading. Okay. Oh, we got another Malice White Rabbit here. It's also a level 3 as well. Hmm. You take no battle damage involving Malice Link monsters that this card point to. Okay. If this card is normal or special summon, you can set one Malice swap from your deck with a different name from the cards in your graveyard. Alright. So this is the one that sets swap cards, basically. Okay. This card is basically banished. You can pay 300 life points, special summon this card. Also, you cannot special summon from your extra deck except Link monsters. Alright. Definitely good effect. Set swap. Basically, bring that card back onto the field if it would be banished here. Perfect combo Nason here. Definitely. 1200 attack, 300 defense. Definitely a great card here. And here we are, the first Link card that we see for the Malice deck here. It is called Malice Cryptor. It seems to be a level 3, like Link 3. Sorry for that. Link 3 card here. It includes 3 Link Malice monsters. Okay. Quick effect. You can target one of your banished Malice cards, spell, shuffle it into the S of the deck. And if you do, banish one card on the field. So this is basically a quick effect, basically. So you can basically banish one card that is basically on the field here. Okay. This effect not be negated if this card points to a mustard. So, oh, wow. So you're basically saying if it points to a mustard, it cannot be targeted. Wow. Wow. It cannot be negated. So we can't literally so we can't literally say, okay, let's see, what card we want to say, like it literally just targeted. Any cards it would basically do here. Let's say we have the I forgot the Resident card. No, yeah, the Abyss, the Heart Dragon Abyss. Right, use that quick effect to literally negate that effect here. But if it points to a muscle, we cannot literally negate that effect. Even if we do have the Abyss Hot Dragon Archfiend on the field. Even though that I said that it is a quick effect, we cannot literally negate that effect with that critical effort points to monster. So that's literally, it's very crazy here. Never seen to literally think and Lingard has this much potential or has this much power as well. Yeah. Hmm. Definitely looking forward to playing this deck. If this card is basically banished here, pay 900 life points, spell summon this card back, and if we do, its attack becomes doubled. Ah. So basically, if my opponent will basically banish it, basically, or if I were banish it, correct, it will become double the original attack points. Literally. How many attack points does it have? It has 2,500. So if it would basically would be banished, it brings it back, it would gain 500 more attack points, which basically bring it up to 50, not 50,000, but 5,000 attack points. That's not 50,000, seriously. Oh, come on, seriously. Ah, the Tenia Spirit Soraya. So we got Soraya in the game. Great. They finally added Soraya. I've been looking forward to been seeing this card here. I'm glad that they added Soraya here. Definitely a great card to the Tenia addition here. Definitely perfect here. Okay, if you guys don't know what Soraya does, let's read the effect. Soraya to me is literally the perfect deck or the very solution to the Tenia addition here. Because with this card, it's basically literally out here. It is very unstoppable here. I'm going to let you guys know what effects of Soraya has. Okay, let me read it. Okay, let me tell you guys what Soraya does. Alright, if you guys don't really know what it potentially can do here. I already know myself, so let you guys know here. Alright, if you control a warm monster or a face-up non-effect monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is sent to the graveyard as a material for a warm single monster, you can special summon one to the link monster from your deck, but it cannot be used as link material. Then you can lose life points equal to the link ratings times 1,000. It's 1,600 attack, 0 defense. Great. Like I said, Soraya is a one card that you do not want to miss. Okay? You do not want to miss the Soraya because it is one card, one survival tool for your addition. If you were to play Tenia, okay, you guys do not, I repeat, you do not want to miss Soraya. It is a perfect addition for Tenia. Okay, if you are a Tenia player, you want to put this in your deck here. Great addition. Thank you, Konami. We finally got Soraya in the game. I am glad that this card is absolutely amazing and absolutely being playable in this format here. Definitely great. I am going to literally play the Tenia deck here, aka Mr. Over some Sword Soul. Play some Sword Soul Tenia. That's what I'm going to do. Cannot wait to absolutely do this. Let's move on to the next couple of cards here. Alright. Rebellion here. This is a spell card for the one and only Battle Wasp deck here. Let's see the effect of the Rebellion here. Special summon one insect monster with 1,000 less attack from your hand or deck. And then if you spell summon from the deck, send one monster you control to the graveyard. Ah, also, you can spell summon for the rest of this turn after this card resolves, except insect monsters. If a fatal insect synchro monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, while this is in their graveyard, you can banish this card and add one summoning swarm from your deck to your hand. Okay, so you can literally add summoning swarm. Hmm. I literally cannot believe you can add summoning swarm to your hand. I'm going to show you guys what swarming swarm is. If I can type it right. Oh man, how do you? Uh, Summoning. Oh yeah, summoning. I'm spelling it wrong. Alright, this is Summoning Swarm here. You can add this card due to the Rebellion by banishing it. So this is now, this card is just a great card because you can basically revive any of the Battle Wasp monsters that are in the graveyard and bring that back onto the field here, including up to how many monsters your opponent controls here. That is a perfect addition to the Battle Wasp. Great addition here as well. Definitely perfect. Next up, we got the Delta Invitation. Now, Delta Invitation is a field spell that lets you add a level 5 or higher zombie monster from your deck to your hand. I had mentioned Elder List earlier, and this is one card that will be in the Elder List deck here because what is an Elder List deck? It's a zombie deck. So yes, you will be seeing this card in Elderlets or zombies. Okay. What other effect does it have? Let's see. If a zombie monster is on the field, you can special summon one Delta token, level 5, 0 attack and defense. Okay. If a monster is added from the graveyard to the hand while this card is in the graveyard, you can spell this to your hand. Okay. So we can only activate this once and only that turn. Okay. So be very prepared to see Elderlets being played again. Malice in the Underworld. This is a field spell. 2. Let's see what it does. When this card is activated, you can banish one Malice card from your hand, deck, or graveyard. While you have 3 or more banish traps, Malice traps, while different names, Malice they must be controlled gain 300 attack. Alright. So basically it gains attack points for the banished trap cards with different names. So okay, let's say this card already had at 5,000, right? Mm-hmm. And you have basically this card in the field. It'll basically gain and plus 300,000, 300 more attack points basically. So it would be at the total would be basically 8,500 attack exactly for this card. And then you can literally cannot be targeted. Only the attacks that can be targeted is Link monsters, aka the Malice Link monsters. Okay, so basically this field spell is basically insane here. Very insane. Basically, oh my god, dude. How is this very, very crazy here? Oh, what's happened? What just happened? Okay, back to reading this. Okay, let's move on to the SR cards that we have here. All right, we have the Dragonlith Kuzeto, level 8. Hmm. If this card is in your hand, you can send one level 7 or higher normal monster from your hand or deck to the graveyard. And if you do special summon this card, okay, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one normal monster in the graveyard, so summon this in defense position. You can only use this card once, and only that turn. Okay, so we can basically bring this card out by sending a level 7 higher normal monster from the deck graveyard, and then once it's basically banished here, we can bring this card back here. No, we can basically no, we can literally bring back the normal monster. I literally don't see anybody playing this deck, but if it's just for fun here, yeah. All right. Next up, we have the heavy cavalry, the indestructible insects here. Huh. It's a level 7 Earth effect here. Levels, no, it's a basically a requires a level 5 or higher insect master and one more insect master. Cannot be destroyed by card effects as usual. If it face up monster you control or insect monsters, quick effect you target two monsters on the field, including insect monster. And if you do balance them, uh I really don't see any use of this card here. But if they were to play it with the Battle Wasp or Insectors or what is the other name of the insect deck here that we see every now and then here? Um it's the what do I call it? Uh I know that I just literally saw it yesterday. Um I literally just saw it yesterday. Oh, it's something let me go. Let me see. I know that is something just a bill. Oh yes, yes. I remember. I remember. I remember. I literally remember now. Yes, it is the B Super. Yes, we're probably going to see B Super. I'm not quite sure is B Super going to literally put this in the deck here because B Super is a typical fusion insect deck. But I literally don't see anyone literally wanting or putting this in any other deck besides Beast Movers here. They may or may not actually want this. So I have to see it for myself here, how good this card is. hmm Next card we got here is called the Horn Root of Carnivores. Level 6 here. Once first sane during the main or battle phase, you can quick effect. Immediately synchro summon one. Like synchro summon. Says, oh wait, hang on. What did I say? You can immediately synchro summon one dino monster you're using this card you call as you control here. When a monster declares an attack, you can special summon one dinosaur monster from your hand, ignoring the summoning conditions. Also, you can not special summon for the rest of this turn except dinosaur monsters here. 2000 attack, 200 defense here. That's the thing like a great addition for anybody who plays dinos. Hmm. Alright, Battle Wasp Rapier. The Onslaught here. Level 5. So we get a new Battle Wasp card here. Monster card to be exact. Hmm? Wow, did not know it. If you control a no face-up monsters here, or the only face-up monsters you control are insect monsters, you can discard another insect monster, place one Battle Wasp Wind from your spell and trap zone, then set some of this card from the hand. Also, you cannot set summon from the extra deck For the rest of the turn, except insect monsters here, okay? Hmm. Basically, discard a card, put the Battle Wasp win, and then also put this card out on the field here. Definitely great combo with Nason. Definitely seeing this deck here. It definitely has more potential now that we get some support cards for Battle Boss. Definitely great. Mm-hmm. You can banish this card from the graveyard. Reduce the level of one insect monster you control by one here. 1900 attack, 0 defense here. Like I said, cannot wait to play Battle Wasp here. I'm definitely going to be the person to play Battle Wasp now. I've waited long. I've waited very long to see how Battle Wasp is going to be, and now that's the add support here. I cannot wait to play Battle Wasp here. Let's move on to the next couple of cards here. Motor Kaiser. Lower 5. You can reveal this card in your hand. Immediately after this card effect, normal summon one Dark Machine Monster. Okay. You can target one monster you control, destroy it, then you can special summon one engine token, level 1, 200 attack and 200 defense in attack position. Its attack 2000 defense, 1400 defense. I don't really see any use to this card here, but it might be just fun here, like I said. Supply Soldier. In this of insects here. Level 5. When an insect monster is activated, quick effect. You can special summon this card from your hand. Then if you activate the effect in response to your opponent's card effects, negate that effect also until the end of your next turn after this card resolves. You can special summon from the extra deck except insect monsters here. Alright, so we can literally negate this card here if we activate it in response to an opponent's effect here. Definitely looking for this is literally a hand trap to be honest. That's literally more like a hand trap. Mm-hmm. Alright, ooh, we get second effect too. Let's see the second effect. During the main phase, we can fusion summon one insect monster from your deck using monsters from your hand or field. You can literally fusion summon. So this is a hand trap to be reckoned with here. And then not only is it a hand trap here, it is a Fusion card here. Activate it, and you can fusion summon monsters here for your hand or field here. Insect monsters to be precise here. Particularly, you could probably put this card to the field and once you activate this effect here. Definitely great here. Supply soldier, you got my full attention here. 600 attack, 300 defense here. Definitely great. And then we have another Malice card here. Hmm. Malice CZ Cat is also a level 3 Dark Effect card. Another monster destroyed by battle with the Malice monsters that this card points to is basically Banish. During the main phase, you can banish one Malice card from your hand and then draw two cards. If this card is banished, you can pay 300 life points, special summon this card. Also, you can not special summon from the extra deck for the rest of the turn except Link Monsters here. 1500 attack, 300 defense. Definitely a great card here. Okay, move on to the next couple of cards here. Alright, we have the Malice White Binder. It's a Link 3 card. It includes a Link Malice monster here. Okay, what is it? What is it can do here? What is its effect? If this card is special summon, you can target 3 cards in any graveyard, banish them, During the main phase, you can set one Malice trap from your deck or graveyard. If this card was to be banished, you can special summon this card back, and if you do, draw one card. Also, you have to pay 9 life points. Yeah, oh, come on. So basically, no matter what, you can basically bring back a couple of the Malice Link and regular monsters here for the combo to literally begin with. That's what I think the combo is, basically. hmm Paying a couple of life points, like 900 or 300, doesn't really make a big difference here to literally get us back onto the field here. Okay, it's attack 2300. Definitely a great card. Yeah, definitely a great card. And then we have another Malice Link card here. The second link, well, the third link card for Malice here is called the Malice Red Winsome here. It seems to be a link 3 as well. So we're basically working with a link 3 deck, I presume here. So Malice is going to be, let's say, a link 3 deck here. Not link 1, not link 2, but link 3 only. Wow, never saw a Link 3 complete deck here. So this deck is completely made up of Link 3s. Now, like I said, not Link 1, not Link 2, but Link 3s here. Mm. Well, this card points to a monster. It's switch attack, wisdom attack, and defense all effect monsters the opponent controls. So basically, if you gain extra attack, it basically reduced to its wisdom attack. Wow. 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 So you're saying if I must have 3900 attack and my wisdom defense is 900, it'll basically have 900 attack and 3900 defense. So, ah, talk about, talk, talk about getting this card effect, aka the sword and sealed. Sword and sealed, man. It literally has the sword and sealed effect. What? Hey. Uh, did you spell it wrong? I think it's supposed to be like an and symbol for sword and shield. Yep, it literally has the sword. Oh, it's shield and sword. Oh, it's shield and sword. But this is the effect of the malice card here. Instead of using this spell card for any deck here, we have this written effect on the malice link card here. How crazy is that? How insane is that? We have this card effect on the Malice Link card. Who knew that a Link card can or have a copy of this spell card? Wow, that's crazy. How? Okay. If this is special summon, you can add one Malice spell from your deck to the hand. If this card is banned, you can pay 9 life points, special summon this card from your hand, and then banish one Cyber monster from your deck. 2300 attack as well. Oh man. Definitely cannot wait to play Malice. Let's do this thing, baby. Let's do this. Battle Wasp win. Continuous spell. Twice per turn if a battle wasp monster is normal or a special summon to the hand, field. Except doing the damage calculation, you can target one of them as one battle boss monster with less attack of the monster from the deck to the hand. Uh, Way better than what I thought it would basically be. Once per turn, you can target one set monster you control with a level. This turn, and you can treat it as a tune for a single summon. Ah, definitely a great card. Literally, Battle Wasp Win is way better than the broken card used for Black Wings. Black Wing Wall is not, it's literally really, boy, I don't even have any words to describe the Blackwing Wall. Blackwing Wall literally cannot top this effect here. Battle Boss win over this card literally stands no chance against this. So cancel Black Wings and play Battle Boss. Battle Boss is literally way better than Black Wings now. Double Fusion! Double Fusion! Pay 500 life points. Fusion summon one Fusion monster from as a deck using monsters from your hand or field as material. Then you can Fusion summon one Fusion monster from as a deck here using monster from your hand or field here. So you can basically Fusion summon twice. Two Fusion summons in one. So put this Fusion card, so put this Fusion summon monster on the field. But this Fusion summon monster on the field. Two monsters on the field here. How unique is this? Wow. Definitely great here. Another spell called Ice Doll Mirror. Send one water monster from your hand or face up onto the field here to the graveyard. First on one monster from your hand deck with the same name as one monster you control. Also, you can not set something from the rest of the deck. After this card resolves, except water monsters, you can banish this card from the graveyard and add one ice doll from the deck or graveyard to your hand. Come on. So you can literally put a monster in the graveyard and then activate its graveyard effect due to Ice Doll Mirror. Alright, and then you can add a second copy of that card, I guess. Because there's no art site for Ice Doll, is it? I don't think this is an art. Yeah, there is one Ice Doll monster here. Okay. Malice in the Mirror. Okay, quick play. Target one face-up monster your opponent controls, banish one Malice from your hand or face-up field. And if you do, negate that targeted monster's effect until the end of this turn. If this card is banished, target one Malice card from any graveyard, banish it. And if you do add one Malice card, the same type monster spell or swap from your deck to the hand, okay, we can only use it once per turn, like normally, basically. So we can see another combo for this card here. All right, three more cards left to go over, and then we can move on to the last bit of cards that we got left in the box. All right. Oh, look, we got a new 10-year field spelled here, boy. Let's do this. 10-year infinity. When this card is activated, you can add one Vessel or Dragon Cycle or Heavenly Dragon Circle from the deck to the hand. Uh, we definitely needed something like this because when we need the Vessel or Heavenly, we don't have it in the hand. Definitely great play style. Ah, you can distribute one war master to target one monster on the field and destroy it. Ah, Once per turn during the end phase, extend this card to the graveyard, then redo one add Flawless Perfection of Tenia from the deck or graveyard face up in the field zone here. So you can basically send this card during the end phase if you wanted to do that and get the second field spell for Tenia, put it in the zone here, the field zone here. Ah, mm-hmm. Okay, the Tried Pillars of Ice. First of all, two ice pillars. Level 4, 1900 attack or 200, 1200 defense. Position also from this card finished. This deck cannot be after this card resolves. During the main phase, you can banish this card from your graveyard immediately. Normal summon one water monster here. So basically, this is probably another great collection of a card here that possibly for ice barriers here. I'm seeing this card being ice barriers here. No other deck like this card will be winning ice barriers precisely. I'm thinking ice barriers is the only deck that can win this card because Ice Aid you don't really want to literally put Ice Zade in this deck here because missing this with Ice Zade isn't really. I don't really think missing this with the Ice Zade is literally great here. But putting in Ice Berries is literally great. hmm Last but not least, us all cards that we got here is 2-for-1 Repair Zob here. Let's see. This looks like anything that deals with machine monsters. I can't really say that it's going to deal with ancient gears here because it literally says Doc machine monsters only. So yeah, and and basically ancient gears literally are sometimes dark machine monsters if has like a dark effect here, but mostly has an earth, correct? Banish one dark machine monster from your graveyard. Disperse one monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard that message is in instant token. Instant token. If a face up machine monster you control sit to graveyard, while this is in a graveyard except by a battle, you can spend this card special summon one instant token. Level 1, 200 attack, and 200 defense in attack position. We can only use that effect once and only that turn. Ah. Alright, let's move on to the rare cards here. Alright. Ooh, look at this. A new fusion rare card here. Denal. Diete. 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 What? Denali. Denali. Diete. Detail. Detail. And that, wait. An entity. Entity. I forgot how to pronounce that. Okay. Denali Entity Dotang. Level 10. Whew. That's what I say right there. That's a tongue twister right there. Ah. As long, let's see what this card can do here. As long as he has no monsters on the field or a graveyard, sell the wisdom name with any monster or opponent's field or graveyard. Monster control cannot be destroyed by card effects. Ah. So this is basically a support card. Oh. You can send this card from the hand, deck, or asset to graveyard on one monster with the same wisdom attack, and monster on your opponent's field, then target one monster on the field, or graveyard banish it. 3,000 attack, defense 2800. I can see this being used as a sensitive graveyard card, but other than that, that's what that can be mostly used as. I think you don't want this card to be on the field. I don't think anyone's will basically say, I'm going to fusion summon this card. But I can say this is going to be like send one. This is just going to be one card that's going to be sent to the graveyard only. Because you can basically just basically say, basically banish this, I guess. But other than that, I can see not anyone being, say, fusion summon. Yeah. This is one of the cards that you basically say, out of the blue, I'm going to put this card in the field, or basically send this card to basically banish one card the opponent controls. Banish that. Yeah. And I don't see anyone basically doing that. Mm-mm. Not by any means. Alright. Triangle Dragoon of the Dark Deep. Ah. Is this for the Sock deck? Let's see the effect. If you have three or more level 10 monsters on the field, graveyard, or banishment while this card is in engraved hand, you can special summon this card. Okay. What is the special summon effect if it were to be brought out by the hand? Hmm. If this card is special summon, you can send the top card of your deck to the graveyard. Then this card gets extra 500. Okay. An extra 500. If this card is sent to the graveyard by a monster effect, flip 1,000 damage to your opponent's. Otherwise, you can send the new top card of your opponent to card to the graveyard. Okay. So basically, if you send this card to the graveyard, flip 1,000 damage. Okay, and if you don't send it to the graveyard by excavating it, by monster's effect, you can basically send the top card of your opponent's card to the deck. Alright. Kind of a little bit of a gamble there. 21 LCD attack, 2100 attack, 3100 defense. Wow. That's a total 10,000 defense right there. A new Battle Boss Synchro card. Ah, Battle Boss Sayasi, the Ceremonial Bow. Let's see the synchro summon effect. If this card is synchro summoning, you can treat it as a tuner. Is that how you bring out that level 12? Let's see. Ah, once per turn once per turn, you can return one continuous spell you control to your hand. You can normal summon one battle watch monster during the main phase. This turn in addition to a normal summon monster. You can only use that effect once per turn. Alright. If the card is basically sent to the graveyard sequence, you can inflict 100 damage to your opponent for each card that is basically banished boss monsters here. 2400 def 2400 attack, 1200 defense, huh? I've seen this card somewhere before. I definitely seen this Battle Watch card here. It's definitely looking very familiar to me here. I don't know where I've seen that card from. Oh, I know that it is in. No, it's not Duel Links. I don't know where I saw that card at, but I literally saw it somewhere. I gotta go back and see where I saw that card at because I saw it somewhere. Definitely somewhere. This is just basically a pendulum card here. Let's see what it does here. Pendulum effect. It's basically a level 3 pendulum 8. Let's see what it does. What does it do here? The pendulum effect here. Talk one card in a pendulum zone. Toss a coin. Let's see heads for summon it. Tails, destroy it, but lose life points equal to the pendulum scale times 300. Alright. So that's what it does here. Looks like it doesn't really have a mustard effect here. 1600 attack, 0 defense here. I don't really see anybody playing this, and they want to play Pendulum deck here. Let's move on to the rest of the cards here. Ice Doll, level 2 water effect. You can discard one other water monster. Special summon this card from the hand. Okay. Normal slash special summon effect here. You can add one water monster. So water one. You can add one water spell caster from a deck to the hand, okay? If this card is sent from the graveyard or field from the field to the graveyard, they can add one ice doll mirror from the deck to the hand here. Ooh, okay. You can spell summon one ice doll once per turn, and you can activate in it. Card effect a set of water monsters here. It has an attack, 1,000 defense here. And it's okay. I'm not going to precisely play it myself here. All right, we have the another spell card called Insect Invitation. It seems like it is another continuous spell. Face up monsters your opponent controls that will not normal summon becomes insects. You can target 3 abandoned insect monsters, shuffle them into the deck, and draw 1 card. During the end phase, if this card is in the graveyard, because it is sent there from the hand this turn, you can place it in face that spell and trap zone. Alright, so you can literally basically you can basically banish this. No, you cannot basically banish this, but during the end phase, you can basically, if this card was sent to the graveyard, you can basically bring it back. Alright, looks like this is the Malice Traps. Let's see all the Malice Traps. Malice MTP7. You can activate this card the turn it was set. By banishing 1 face-up Malice monster you control. Add 1 Malice monster from the deck to the hand. Then if you control a Malice Link monster you control, you can banish 1 card on the field. So no matter what, you gotta have a Malice Link monster on the field. Okay. Makes it more interesting too. Okay, here's another Malice Trap. Malice TB11. You can activate this card the turn it was set. By banishing 1 face-up Malice monster you control, special 1 Malice monster from the deck. Or, if your opponent controls a 3 or more monsters, you can special 1 Malice Link monster from the extra deck instead. So, I can literally see another combo for this deck. This will be the second combo, I'm guessing. Alright. Ragnarok. Where's this toy of... whoa. Like I said, this is amazing here. You can target... No, wait, this is a continuous spell card. A special summon this card had as a normal monster, plant, dock, level 4, assisting on the attack, and 0 defense. This card is a swap. So this card can be treated as a swap card. Okay. Then if you control a Ragnarok Link monster, you control banish 2 cards from your opponent's graveyard. Okay. During the end phase, if this card is in graveyard, suffer 1 summon 2 insect, plant, or reptile monster from your graveyard or banishment and reset this card. We can only use that card effect that turn. Okay, Scrap Garage. Scrap Garage. If a face-up machine monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can target 3 Dark Machine monsters in your graveyard, special summon them by saying that attack to 0. Okay, that seems like a perfect addition to anybody who plays like a fun fun machine deck, I guess. You can banish this card from the graveyard, target 1 machine monster you control, destroy it. Alright. Let's move on to the last couple of cards, which are basically 3 to be precise here. The last couple 3 cards here that we have. Let's see what it does. Or what it is. Okay, what is this? Philomenop sisters. Philomenop sisters. Level 1. If this, let's see what it does. If the total of levels of monsters your opponent controls are less or equal to the total of levels of monsters your opponent controls, you can switch with this card, add one level 7 or higher insect plant monster from the deck to your hand. Okay? So basically you can put that on or in the hand, basically. Okay. Let's see, during the end phase, of the sun take 2,700 damage. 2,700 damage during the end phase. Wow. That is a lot of damage. Not even, wow. 2,700 damage in particular is a lot. It's a lot. A whole lot. No, it doesn't even say half. That's what is crazy here. Most of the time here, you say, I say you're going to play, like say, I'm going to play 1,000 life points. I'm going to play 1,000 life points. Or I play half, but a whopping 2,700 damage. Ooh, that is a lot. Wow. Uh-huh. If you did not know some the added a monster, so if you did not just so you gotta literally summon that card on the field. So you literally have to have that card on the field here. If you do not, I'll repeat, if you do not have that card you just added to your hand, you will take the damage. 2,700 damage. And you only have 8,000 life points. 8,000 life points minus 2,700 is a lot to be dealing with. If you go through that, you will literally, like I said, you will probably have, let's see how many life points you basically have. Let's see, 8,000 minus 2,700. You will be left with, you would basically be left with 5,300 life points, basically. And if your opponent literally, and if you must want to misplay while your opponent got full board, if your opponent got, like I say, if your opponent literally has the full combo on the field and you mess around and did not, did not literally put that card on the field, you take the damage, you will be destroyed if your opponent has the full board. Duh. Crazy. Crazy. Compliment Skipper. Never heard of this card. Never saw this card. Let's see what it can do. Level 1. Cyber, and it is also a Cyburst effect. Special summon this card from your hand. And if you do, you can put it to your Cyber's monster that this card points to. You can only use that card that turn. Alright. During the main phase, you can banish one Cyber's monster from your hand or graveyard. If you do, this card can be treated as that banished monster here. It doesn't really have a great effect here. Now let's banish something great and reflect that effect here. I don't really see anybody wanting that card. Zero attack, zero defense here. Okay. Alright, here we go for the last card. Last but not least, the last card in the box will be the one, the only Malice Strap card. What is this Malice Strap card? What it does, it consists of, what is the effect of this strap card here. This is going to be insane here. The strap card is called Malice ZWC number 6 here. You can activate this card by setting it the turn it was set by balancing one face up Malice monster you control. Special summon one Malice monster from the graveyard or banishment. Then, if you control a Malice Leak monster, you can gain life points equal to the special summon monster wisdom attack points. So, basically, you set this card, you activate the effect, bring back Cryptor, and the Cryptor's effect will basically be double to 2500 plus because it's a wisdom attack points is 2500, so it will gain 5000 attack points. And if you do the literally gain 2500 because it's a wisdom attack points is 2500 for the Cryptor here. Alright, I can see this deck literally got my full authority, my full attention here. Let's go, Konami. Thank you for adding the new archetype, aka the Malice. Let's go. Let's get it in. Let's go into this now. For the review, this is great, awesome here. I'm definitely consider myself honored here. Literally, this is literally the end for the box review, unfortunately, here. Okay, alright, this box, like I said, this box is literally one of the most expensive boxes in the game. Literally, I thought Malice would literally have a in between price here, literally. I'll say between 840, basically. Oh wow. This this deck literally is literally the most expensive deck. It is more expensive than more expensive than Sensorions, Telements, and wait, is Voiceless Voice expensive? Yes, Voiceless Voice is expensive too. Exactly. All those decks put together, this does not come to the price of the Malice here. It is literally expensive here. And talking, not to mention Malice per se, it is Tenia, Battle Wars, and Edelite support here. The Tenia deck is going to be great here. I can see a Battle Wars is going to literally be free to play now. Awesome. This deck, I say, once again, is literally one of the most expensive of all time deck here. The value of this deck here, the value of this box here, I say, is literally crazy here. Alright, I'm going to literally stop right here and say this. If you guys want to invest in this deck, you guys will be my guests here. You literally are literally going to be a very surprise of how this deck is going to operate, including the new archetype Militia. Ah, I still cannot wrap my head around how expensive my list is going to be here. I definitely cannot wait to do this. Ah, man. I have enough to literally make Militia. So I am going to literally probably make my list here. All right, I'm going to literally stop right here and say, we'll see you guys on the next box review here. And I'll also, I will see you guys probably later on stream here. As maybe I might actually open some pipes from this box here on stream here. Exactly. So, guys, I will see you guys later on and see you guys on the next Leak and Up